I don't know about you, but when I eat, I'm a saucy guy. I love sauces. And the challenge for me when I started eating healthier was finding delicious sauces that didn't contain a bunch of artificial ingredients or junk that could make my food taste good. So, this past week, a friend of mine who's a raw food chef shared with me an amazing recipe utilizing one of my favorite herbal blends, Vitamineral Earth by Health Force Nutritionals. We'll see if that'll focus. Not really. And I'm going to put that together for you guys and show you what we got going on there. So, pull out my little recipe here. We're going to start with a quarter cup of olive oil. Put that in first. If you put the liquids in the blender first when you're making sauces in general, it makes it a lot easier to blend everything up. Boom, got that. We're going to do a teaspoon of whatever kind of salt that you like, something unrefined, whether it's Himalayan salt, Celtic sea salt. I'm using Icelandic sea salt. So a teaspoon in there. And I'll write all the recipe ingredients down at the bottom below as well. We're going to do 3 tablespoons of cashew butter. I like mine to be a little more thick and creamy. If you like it to be a little thinner, you could use tahini as well. And this one you can throw on rice after you blend it up. Vegetables, you could use it on chicken. Be great on a burger. Just a really nutrient-dense, warm, spice, grounding recipe. You could use it as a salad dressing as well. I think what he does with it, being that he eats primarily raw food, is he puts it in a kale salad and does it that way. So that's another good way to go. Then we're going to do a tablespoon of miso, and I'm using chickpea miso, organic chickpea miso, because I don't really get down with soy. So we're going to do that, a tablespoon. Bah. Dun, dun, dun. That's in there. All right. Then we're going to do ginger. Now you can do fresh ginger. I happen to have some minced ginger in the fridge already, so we're going to do half a teaspoon of fresh minced ginger. Just a good size knob, whatever you like, however you like the flavor and taste. We're also going to do 1 clove of garlic. And a little harissa seasoning blend, just to give it a little spice to go with all the grounding flavors. There's some ginger and miso and a few other herbs in the Vitamineral Earth as well. It's a very grounding blend, and that's why I like it so much. It's perfect with these flavors. So we're going to do, should have done this first before I did the miso and the cashew butter. I needed the tablespoon, but that's okay. Just make these heaping, and we'll do what the equivalent of about 2 tablespoons would be. So we'll just say 2 tablespoons. And that's everything. We're just going to blend this up. Okay, so what you get when this is finished is a really thick paste almost. If you want it to be more thin, you could always do more olive oil, or you could add another liquid, but it's going to come out very thick, so it's actually more of a spread than a sauce, I guess you could say, which would make sense if you're doing this for a kale salad and you just take the kale and take the dressing and just crunch it down, to squeeze it by hand onto the kale and let it soak. That'll help soften the kale up a little bit. Maybe a salad like that. So you could use this on a sandwich. You could thin it out a little bit with maybe a little tamari or any kind of sauce that you like, or a little coconut water or something like that to blend it up and make it more thin. Coconut water would actually be really delicious to thin it out a little bit. But there you go. There's a great recipe to get a lot of really nutrient-dense foods, especially with the Vitamineral Earth. Very grounding herbs, very nutrient-dense, and way to just flavor up your dishes. Your rice, the lentils, vegetables, burgers, chicken, fish, whatever you want to do with it. Just a fun way to have those unique flavors. Anyways, thanks for watching the video. Thanks for coming by my channel. If you like it, please subscribe to my channel for more videos like this in the future. And if you'd like to find me on social media, you can find me on Twitter or on Instagram at Zachary J. Kurtz. And I'll see you next time.